Our next guest has gone from behind the scenes of the entertainment world to front and center stage with some of the biggest names in gospel music.
And here with her new album, Delayed But Not Denied, is singer Tonya Lewis-Taylor. Welcome to Arise 360.
Thank you so much for having me.
Delayed But Not Denied.
Yes.
Delayed But Not Denied,
I
yes.
love that title, but is it also maybe your testimony?
It is my testimony. Okay. I worked in the music industry. Well, I'll start by saying that I started out as an artist.
Okay.
And then things didn't really work out the way I wanted it to, but I did get a chance to sing with people like Mariah Carey and Mary J. Blige and tour.
That's
and then after getting burnt out from the road, I decided to take a job as an executive in the music industry. And so I worked behind the scenes at a label called Rockefeller Records.
Oh, we've heard of them.
You've heard of them. Just Jay-Z.
Yeah. Rockefeller.
Rings a bell, right?
Yes, yes. But my passion was always music, and I always wanted to really, explore that part of myself. But, you have to work and pay bills, and, things just happen. I got married, started having kids. I have 4 children. And one thing led to another, and it was 15 years later.
Goodness. So that was the delay part.
That was the delayed part.
Okay,
yes.
So explain the denied part now.
Well, delayed but not denied is really just simply saying that sometimes you have a dream and a vision for your life, and you may be delayed, but God says that you're not denied. And if you take up and you pick up that dream, then the doors will open, because whatever is for you is actually for you, and nobody can stop that from happening but yourself.
So you shouldn't deny yourself of a dream, even if it looks as if it may have passed you.
Oh,
it's
yes.
still right there waiting for you.
Absolutely. I thought my time had passed. I mean, singers are usually younger, and I'm not going to tell my age, but, but, you start to feel like your time has passed. But when I started getting all this new music, and I said, okay, because I've been writing songs since I was a little girl, so I wrote all the songs on my album. I started getting all this new music. I knew that it was time for me to pick that dream back up.
How did you know, though? Did you have an epiphany? Did someone come to you and say, it's time, girl? Like, what happened?
Funny thing, I had been afraid to step out.
So many people are. You're not alone.
Yeah. And I was watching T.D. Jakes one Sunday night, Bishop T.D. Jakes, and he was speaking about fear and stepping out of the boundaries that we put on ourselves. And it was at that moment that I realized the reason I hadn't taken a step is because I was afraid of what people would say. You're an executive. People who didn't know me in the beginning didn't know that I had sang all my life. And, my own insecurities, my own fears, my own self-doubt, all of those things played a big role in me not stepping out. But it was that Sunday evening, I was watching Jakes, and he said that fear will hold us back, and we need to break free of our fear. And at that moment, I got an epiphany and said that, I got to do this.
So how did you transition? Did you go on the next day and quit? Like, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm a singer.
Well, I had already transitioned from, I was a publicist, a celebrity publicist, so I worked with Jay and Kanye, and then I started my own PR firm, and so I worked with people like Jamie Foxx and Tyrese and Bow Wow. So I had been working in the industry, but 8 years ago I started a nonprofit organization called Entertainers for Education Alliance, using celebrities as influencers to help us encourage kids to stay in school. So I had already transitioned out of the business. So I didn't quit working with the kids. I'm still doing that. But it was just, I called up a bunch of old friends from the music industry, and I said, listen, I need you guys. I want to do this album. And everybody just rallied around, and we did it.
Well, I'm glad you did it, because it's a real soulful praise and worship type of song. How would you describe your sound, though?
Well, my album has something on it for everyone, and it's just a combination of music, definitely praise and worship, definitely jump out of your seat, songs that make you want to just thank God for everything you have. And the title track, Delayed But Not Denied, is a ballad. And I can't even sing that song without crying, because it's so powerful. It reminds me of where I was and where I'm at now.
Do you ever think what your life would look like had you not decided to finally step out on faith and take that leap?
Yeah. I think that, you know, I'd still be doing what I'm doing, which is working with kids, but I would not be fulfilled. And you would always have that part of you that says something is missing. And I think that that's where most of us struggle, because we have an idea of what we want our lives to be, but we don't step out and take the step. And then we don't want to ever have regrets. And I didn't want to be that person that said I should have done it, and I could have done it, and I didn't. So.
Well, what advice do you give to those people who are in that same predicament you were in, but are afraid to make those steps, and it's easier said than done? So what do you say to encourage them?
I would say step out on faith and do it. Just do it. Because if you listen to the thoughts in your mind, because your mind will tell you, will give you doubts. If you listen to other people, because they're in there, they have their own issues.
And they're projecting on you.
And they're projecting on you. You won't do it. So just go for it. Go for it and do it. And I believe that every door that is supposed to open for you will open.
Wow.
Amen to that.
Amen.
All right. She's a preacher, too. Y'all didn't know that.
I didn't want to go in preach mode. But
Thank you so much for joining us.
thank you for having me. It's really an honor.
And you got to come back again and sing.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let me know.
Do you want to sing us to break right now?
Sure.
All right. Do it for us.
I just want to thank you for your mercy. I just want to thank you for your grace, Lord. I just want to thank you for your mercy. I want to thank you for your grace.
Woo! All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Delayed but not denied.
Delayed but not denied.
Available
Thank you.
now. We'll be right back.
Thank you.